We are taught that growth is loud, cheers, promotions, and big wins. But the truth? Real growth is actually incredibly quiet. It's the silence that follows a failure, a heartbreak, or a no that we weren't expecting. If your life feels quiet right now, it's because things are hard. You aren't being ignored, you're being taught. This is Sherry, and once again, welcome to a small space where we talk about life, struggles, and the human journey we're all walking. Welcome to our small talk. There is a profound saying that often goes ignored: hard times is a quiet teacher. Why is that? Because when we are winning, the world is loud. There are cheers, celebrations, and noise. But when things fall apart, the room goes silent. We often mistake the silent for abandonment, but in reality, it's a classroom. As a poet Rumi once said, the wound is a place where the light enters you. Think about a time when you faced a significant no, when someone told you no, or you lost a job, a broken relationship, or a dream that didn't take flight. In the immediate aftermath, there's usually a period of stillness. I remember a season when everything felt like it was crumbling. I kept waiting for a loud sign or a grand rescue. But the rescue didn't come out in a shout. It came in a quiet realizations that I had while sitting in the mess. I realized that the silence wasn't empty. It was heavy with information I had been too busy to hear before. Why does this happen? There is actually a scientific and psychological basis for why we learn so much in the dark, or why we learn so much when we are not winning. Under moderate stress, our brains enter a state of heightened neuroplasticity. When our routine is disrupted, the brain is forced to create new neural pathways to solve problems. We literally rewire ourselves to survive. Psychologists call this post-traumatic growth. It's a phenomenon where individuals experience positive psychological change as a result of struggling with highly challenging life circumstances. It's not the trauma that changes us, it's a quiet reflection and the processing that happens afterward. Look at a forest fire. It is devastating and silent in its aftermath. But biologically, certain seeds, like those of the jack pine, require the intense heat of fire to open and drop their seeds. Without a hard time, we could reflect this in our life. Without hard time of the fire, the new forest cannot be reborn. Let's bring this down to a daily life scenario that many of us can relate to. For example, whether it'll be financial or professional. And no, imagine you've been working toward a specific goal, maybe a promotion, a new house, a business venture, or you're trying to apply to a new job and you get rejected. Your immediate reaction is maybe you'll complain to your friends, you'll scroll on your phone to distract yourself, or worrying about a future. And let me tell you, it's valid, it's normal. Alright? But here comes the hard schooling. There's a shift. Actually, instead of celebrating, because we wouldn't learn this if we get a yes. Sometimes you sit on your own, you think, maybe you get a pen and paper, or maybe you're thinking very hard, or you search more how you could get your goal. So you look at the things that's happening in your life. You became quiet, and without the ego of the big win, you start to see what's wrong. You notice why you got the rejection. Although sometimes rejection really happens, but because of the no that you received, you're able to improve yourself. You're able to do something better. So you create a quiet season budget, just an example, or a skill up plan. So you try to strategize what are other things that you can do to get your goal. So if you had gotten the yes immediately, you would have kept going with the same old things that you're doing, the same old habits. But the no, it forces you into a quiet room or a quiet time where you could actually fix the foundation or where you could make yourself better. You didn't just survive the hard time. You used the silence, you used the no to build a structure that can actually hold the yes when it finally comes. So if you are in a quiet season right now, if you feel like the world has gone silent because you're struggling, don't be afraid of the hush. You aren't being punished, you are being tutored. The silence is giving you the space to see your own strength without the destruction of external validation. You are learning resilience that can't be taught in a textbook. Or maybe right now, you're listening to me and you can say, oh, it's easy for you to say that because you're just telling it to us. But no, you will learn by doing. Yeah? You are becoming a version of yourself that the loud times could never create. So, instead, for example, of saying, why is this happening to me again? It's okay to question yourself, it's alright. But as I've always told you, there is power in words. Instead of saying, why is this happening to me again? You can say instead, this isn't happening to me, it's happening for my attention. It's trying to get your attention. The noise has stopped so I can finally hear what I've been ignoring. Or instead of saying, I'm falling behind while everyone else is moving forward. It happens when we compare ourselves with our peers, with our friends, and it seems like their life is getting better and you're getting stuck. You can say, I'm not stuck, I'm being recalibrated. Just because I'm not moving fast doesn't mean I'm not moving deep. Roots grow in the dark before the branches reach the light. Would you agree with that? Or instead of saying, I'm not good enough, and this failure proves it. Instead of saying that, you can say, this no is just a data point, or this is just a part of my story. It's not my whole story. It's showing me exactly where the cracks in my foundation are so I can feel them. I'd rather find a leak now than when the house is finished. Do you get it? So instead of saying, this is my whole story, this is the end, don't let yourself go there, all right? It's just, you can say, oh, this is just a chapter in my life. This is a chapter in my life that would lead to a happy chapter. You know, life is a roller coaster. Today you might feel bad, and tomorrow, just get up and continue. Brighter days are coming. Or instead of saying, I am all alone in this and nobody cares, you could say, this silence is a protected space. I am being given a rare moment to get to know the person I am when nobody is watching. I am my own first responder. You can say, you could give positive words for yourself, positive affirmation to yourself. When you wake up and the weight of the struggle feels heavy, you can say, I don't need to figure out the whole map today. I just need to listen to what this specific moment is teaching me. What is small thing I can do better today because the distractions are gone? These phrases utilize a technique called cognitive reframing. By changing the narrative from victim to student, then instead of saying, oh, poor me, I'm a victim, you could say that you are a student and you are learning. This way, you lower your cortisol levels, which are the stress hormones, and you try to re-engage your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that is responsible for logic, planning, and learning. You are literally telling your brain, we are safe enough to learn. So, what is a quiet lesson you've learned recently? I would love to hear how a difficult season changed your perspective. And as always, let me tell you, life is beautiful. If you have quotes, wisdom, or a story that might inspire others or someone else, or if there's something that you want me to talk about next, feel free to share it in the comments. I read them. Or you can send it to my email at vinamayayoutube@gmail.com. It's in the description below. And maybe one day I'll share and feature your stories on this channel. Thank you so much for being here, and please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. God bless y'all.